Have you ever overslept for work? Do you remember that feeling of jumping out of bed, racing to the shower, and dashing out the door? Stressful, isn't it? Now imagine that same scenario, only your child has cancer or a life-altering illness. When a child has a diagnosis, the entire family carries a diagnosis, and all semblance of order in the household is lost. Their world becomes chaotic, and that's when the Sandbox steps in. We are a Charlotte-based nonprofit committed to helping families with a life-altering diagnosis believe. Believe there's help, believe there's hope, and believe they're not alone. I'm Mara Campolongo, Executive Director of the Sandbox. Over the last 3 years, we've met the emotional, social, and financial needs of over 2,000 families in North Carolina through our 7 programs. Today, I'm going to provide you with a snapshot of our 3 main programs and describe an opportunity that can multiply our impact across the country. Ready? Program 1, Love Baskets. They're chock full of household items like soap, toothpaste, and an encouragement note delivered directly to the family in crisis. They serve 2 purposes. 1, they remind a family they're not alone. And 2, they provide a family with items that they otherwise wouldn't have time to get. Program 2, our annual red carpet style prom and evening of believing. It's a night for families to forget their diagnosis. Families are treated to evening gowns, tuxedo, hair and makeup from Paul Mitchell, and police-escorted limo ride to Founders Hall, where they walk the red carpet and they're greeted by screaming paparazzi. Over 600 volunteers and supporters come out to help these families feel like the rock stars that they are. Program 3, and our newest program, Life Lessons from the Sandbox. They're customized workshops designed to educate and motivate sales professionals, salespeople, and organizations needing a positive, action-oriented message for their team. We've created 12 life lesson workshops. Our 3 most popular: Find a Way, Believe Big, and Right Seat on the Bus. All of our life lessons were created from interactions we had from the families we serve. Families like Lisa and Abby. So meet Abby if you haven't met her already. Abby was born with a rare form of dwarfism and wasn't expected to live past 3. But now, at 14, Abby has become a beacon of hope and inspiration that big things are possible when you believe. For example, when Abby was 12, she wanted dance lessons. What? This from a child who spent her entire life in a wheelchair. So what do? We got our dance lessons. Imagine this, 3,500 people, Ovens Auditorium, 25 dancers lined up. They open the line, and out comes Abby, waving her arms in the air, dancing to the music. Abby found a way to dance, and that day, Life Lessons from the Sandbox was born. Surely, if Abby can find a way to dance, we can find a way to train business professionals to solve their own challenges. Over the last year, we've spent this year leveraging my business, marketing, and speaking career to run a pilot program of life lessons. The data was overwhelmingly positive that we should venture into this $2.5 billion professional development market. Our plan? To utilize life lessons to sustain and expand our operations and impact thousands more families across the country, and we need your help. We plan to launch Life Lessons in Detroit with a financial services company needing to find a way to increase their sales. Every seminar attendee will get a love basket. Every seminar attendee gets a love basket. They bring it home, they get instructions for filling the basket, and they give back to the community. We need $50,000 in a world of ambassador. We need every one of you, every single one of you in here to help us. We need to finalize our videos, we need to complete our nationwide marketing, and we need to secure wheelchair-accessible transportation so Abby and I can cruise out to Detroit. Will you help us play in the sand and believe big in the Sandbox? Thank you.
Thanks, Mara. So that last part about life lessons. You're doing so much great things here locally. Why life lessons? Why try to think nationally now?
You know, somebody asked me that at the table, and I appreciate the question. We will continue to do what we do locally, but I think what we have to remember that our charity was born out of the experiences that we have from our family, and life lessons will continue to do three things for us. It will improve awareness, and what I want people to understand is the walk and the journey of a family when they have a child with a diagnosis. Spend a moment and speak with Lisa and Abby today on your way out. Just learn about what their journey is. Nothing is spontaneous. Nothing is easy. Paper towels, running out to the beach. Can they do that easily? Can a child with cancer do that easily? No. Revenue. As nonprofits, we're all fighting for that same pot. I wanted to do something to where we could differentiate ourselves from others and developed an earned and contributed revenue model. And knowing that I've done this before, that we could generate paid workshops that could go out there and develop this earned revenue. And then when people are excited, of course, will they want to contribute and jump in the sandbox? I sure do hope so. And then expansion. We want to help as many people as possible. Our mission is and always will be to help families whose children have cancer or life-altering illness.
Thank you.